All right, is it fair to call this a diary? Can diaries be videos or are they only written? I don't really know. I'm a pro Halo coach now. Shit is crazy to say, man. What are you? Huh? You just sitting there watch. No, I'm joking, man. I mean, I guess I am a pro Halo coach. Not really though. I don't want to bite off all the real Halo pro coaches that put in a lot of work, but I did have my first experience as the OpTic Halo team coach the other night. I think it went pretty well. I just wanted to like share I was gonna make this video over Call of Duty or just upload a Call of Duty video, and I thought, love Call of Duty, great game, but this is no time for Call of Duty. This is Halo. The next week is Halo time, dog. That's it. It's gonna become a part of who I am, a part of my body, my being, my soul. And I wanted to share, some of my experiences from the other night, because we had our first scrim session against one of the teams that qualified for regionals as well. I think they were the 15th seeded team, we're a 16. And it went pretty good, besides the fact that I wasn't in a Skype call with the team, so there was no real communication. It was basically me sitting behind Mike on his bed and fucking yelling at him through his headphones, and half the time he couldn't even hear what I was saying, and half the time he was calling out the camo and overshield times. If you're watching this and you have no idea what I'm talking about, which is probably like at least a handful of people, go back and watch, what's the video called? Back on the Main Stage. It announces that I'm the Halo team's coach for the regionals tournament coming up this weekend. And yeah, one thing I learned is that I have no fucking idea what is going on in Halo anymore. I didn't get to say it in the old video. I mean, I had a chance, I just didn't do it. But I used to be a huge Halo fan. Used to play a lot of Halo before Call of Duty. I was watching it when it was on the USA Network, T-Squared, Fonzie, Falsey, Walshy, the Ogre. Like, I was huge. I watched Nick win the 2009 National Championships because I was there and won my own National Championship in Call of Duty 4. But I was huge fan, man. Played a lot of Halo 3. Mike taught me how to play Halo 3. A little bit. I wasn't great. I mean, I was a 50 in MLG, you know what I'm saying? So I was, above average. I was a decent player. And, yeah, but I realized I just have no fucking idea what is going on in Halo 5. None of the strategies. The game seems really different as opposed to, like, what I'm used to in a Halo game. What else did I learn? I learned I'm not very good with math. It's like, it's pretty easy what I have to do. It's like you just need to figure out when your team or the other team grabs the camo or the overshield, and then in 2 minutes you tell the team, like I had a strategy, like say, the game starts and the first camo was picked up at 11:52 on the clock. I need to let my team know at 9:52 you need to get. Yeah, like of course my fucking camera dies in the middle of that, man. That's happened one time before in a vlog. I've had to switch between the camera and my iPhone camera, and it actually turned out being better quality. Let me wipe off the lens actually with my dirty ass finger. It ended up being better video quality and sound quality than my regular camera, so hopefully it's good. I'll have this, charged back up for episode 2 if I make it that far. Anyway, what was I talking about? The precision that you need as a Halo coach. So like if the camo's coming up at, say, I still feel like this is fucking, I'm gonna use, oh my god, I'm gonna use that. Okay. Yeah, it'll have to work. I feel like it's more real with that sort of camera, you know what I'm saying? Like, the type of video that I'm going for right now, like a real just amateur made diary. This is very very amateurish. Anyway, precision. Bro, even my phone just fucking died because I'm running out of storage, so I gotta hurry this up. The precision, say the camo comes up at like 9:52. You gotta let people know on your team that is the exact time, but you gotta like lead them into it. So at like 10:22 when there's 30 seconds left, I'd say, okay guys, 30 seconds to camo, it's at 52. That's me yelling in Mike's ear. They can't actually hear me. Then at 20 seconds, say 10:12, you say 20 seconds, get ready, camo's coming, camo's coming. Then at 10 seconds, it's fucking crunch time. They gotta know, they're all screaming, calling out to each other, so you gotta be assertive in there. You say 10 seconds, camo, 52, camo, 5 seconds, here it comes, camo's up. And that was pretty much what I was doing. But the precision that you need, because I remember one time, for example, Mike was waiting on the camo and he asked for the time, and I told him something like 42 or something, and he went and actually like was staring at the place, and at like 44 on the clock he would jump on the camo, so we'd get there at 42. So if it's not there at 42, and this particular time it ended up popping up at like 40, so there was a solid 2 seconds. It was the longest 2 seconds of my life that Mike is just sitting there exposed waiting on the camo, and it's not there. And if I fuck that up, I mean, that's my fault. If he gets killed, then the other team gets it because I called it too early, woo, that's my ass. That's bad, you know. So the coaching, I mean, it could be a serious, you know, mistake, or you could do seriously well if you're very precise. Now, there were a lot of times where Mike thought, you know, the camo was at one time. I'd tell him another time, and he wouldn't believe me, and I was right. Or he just couldn't hear me. I don't know what it was, but I was pretty precise with the timing. But hopefully next time, you know, they'll well, I'll be in the Skype call and everybody will be able to hear me. And once they're in front of me, I'll be able to see everybody's screens, and it'll be a little bit easier. So my first time as a pro Halo coach or helper, manager. What does Boss Nasty call it? Do you guys even know Boss Nasty? I'm not talking about Boss Nasty. Anyway, this was my first experience pro Halo coach. Video diary number 1. If I make it more, if I don't get fired, then I'll make some more of these. Just kind of bring you guys along the adventure, because like I said, for the next week, Halo is me, inside of who I am as a person. I'm going to familiarize myself with this so that I can lead my team. I mean, I'm not going to lead the team. They're going to lead me to the main stage. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video here today. If you did, be sure to leave a like. If you didn't, just refresh it and give it one more chance. And as always, guys, I don't really have an outro.